By the way, your flight ended better than Rimmer lost. That show lost when I guess they got on the plane, and things did not work out so well, right?
Oh,
Were you into the show?
Of course, I love that
The
show.
whole country couldn't stop talking about it.
I know.
Well, one of the stars, Evangeline Lily, joins us, and she's got a new children's book out. Evangeline, welcome to Good Day New York. How are you?
Thank you. I'm great. How are you?
Great. You look different.
I look different.
What did you do?
From Lost, you
Yes.
mean? That was like 5 years ago. I look very different. My hair is shorter, of course.
Looks pretty.
I straightened it today.
It looks good.
This is nice.
I know.
Oh, careful.
I'm
I
sorry
broke
about
my.
that.
I know. Greg and I went ice skating.
Is that why you're not bathing anymore?
Yeah. Do you smell it now, Evangeline? It's a little different. It's a little different.
Yeah.
I can take this off though.
So what's the country saying about the pot policy? We'll talk about the book in a second. Did you heard that conversation? Isn't it kind of wild?
I missed I was like, I heard chunks of it. I came in and you guys were holding up a big bag of pot.
And you were like, this
And I was
place
like,
is
I'm on the best show ever.
Unfortunately,
What
this
is
is
that
imitation
for?
marijuana.
What we do, Evangeline, is we give this as a parting gift to all our guests. So thank you for coming
go.
by.
And I'm allowed to carry it around, but not smoke it.
That's it.
Correct.
You could
Welcome
put
to
that,
New York.
though, on
Perfect.
your pizza. It's actually oregano.
Oh, well, perfect. This is actually a pretty good gift then. Thank you.
Well, welcome back, and thank you for Lost and your role on it. We enjoy the heck out of it.
Good. I'm
But,
glad.
I've been reading that you've actually wanted to do more than acting over
Yeah.
the last few years.
Yeah, I have.
And hence the book.
I've been wanting to be a writer for a very, very long time, and I have my first published storybook now.
How do you say it? The quick what?
The Squickerwonkers.
What's a Squickerwonker?
A Squickerwonker is a marionette puppet. So there's this troupe of sort of misfit marionette puppets that lure a beautiful little girl named Selma onto their wagon. And there's a very sort of unfortunate story that unfolds for poor little Selma because this book is about vices. And it's about teaching children about their own vices and, you know, how they can come to negative consequences if they aren't careful with them.
I love this. A book with morals. So
I'm telling you,
you get a lesson.
Right? They don't exist anymore.
They don't.
What kind
I
of
know.
vices are like too many jelly beans? I mean, what kind of vices for these
Well,
kids?
there's Gillis the gluttonous, and there's Greer the greedy, and Mama the mean, and Gilligan the guilty, and Papa the proud, and Andy the arrogant, and Lorna the lazy. They all have their very specific vices.
It's going to be the new Seven Dwarfs. Really. This is going to be big.
You know what? One of the inspirations for the book was the Mr. Men series. Do you remember the Mr. Men series?
No.
It was a book, I think it was a Commonwealth thing, because I'm Canadian, and everyone in England is like, yeah, the Mr. Men series. Anyway, it was a book about, like, Mr. Grumpy and Mrs. Nice, and, you know, and I loved
We
that
had
series
Humpty
as a
Dumpty.
kid. Yeah, we did too. We had Humpty.
Curious George.
Yes.
You guys read that up in Canada?
I
And
love
Spot.
Curious
Spot was a
George.
good first kindergarten reader, right?
Kindergarten.
Was that a series of books?
Spot? See Spot run?
Well-
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that one.
He was
Yeah,
a
yeah,
character in the Dick and Jane books. Well, anyway, do you have any book signings coming up? People
Yes.
would love to.
I do. I'm going to be signing at Barnes & Nobles this afternoon at 4 o'clock, and I'm very, very excited to see all the kids come out for that. And I think we have a beautiful piece of artwork
Let's see
here. This is this is an original watercolor
Ooh.
painting from the book that my illustrator rendered for the National Museum for American Illustrators, who will be honoring me this July with their American Civilization Award, and they'll be selling prints of the artwork from the book.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah. Now, this book I heard you were kind of formulating around since you were like a kid, right?
Yeah, I
you had
wrote
the
it when I
idea?
was 14.
Stop it. That's
I wrote it
very
when I was
like
14.
intelligent and dark at the same time.
I was such
What
a
kind of
loner.
child-
I was
yeah,
such a
what kind of
geeky, like, I'm
childhood
not
did you
geeky,
have?
but I was just like, I love to be alone. I love to write. I was that kid who sat in my bedroom and wrote weird, creepy, but awesome and funny stories.
It's working now. It's working now.
Good for you. People can show up tonight at Warren Street, actually this afternoon, 97 Warren Street. That's the Barnes & Noble in TriBeCa. And you can go meet Evangeline. You're going to have a lot of Lost fans show up, too.
I will, and I have to warn those Lost fans, I'm so happy to sign their book and take a picture with them, but I won't be signing Lost posters.
No?
Why
I
not?
won't be signing Lost because it's a book signing. That's
Yeah.
what I'm
It's
there
about
for.
your book.
It's about the book.
Now, I'm just also wondering, you have a son, right? How
Yeah.
old is he?
He's 3.5.
Did he give the seal of approval for the book?
He loves this book. And, you know, people have often said, well, it's kind of scary. And I go, it's scary? It's not scary. It's dark. But my 3.5-year-old son doesn't find it scary. So I think, you know, I think it's having him tell me he loves the book, having him request the book to be read over and over, that was the ultimate approval.
That's nice. What's the next non-book project?
Non-book project, I'm going to be doing Marvel's new installment, Ant-Man, with Paul Rudd and Michael Douglas.
Wow.
Yeah.
A-list project. That's very cool. Well, it's really nice to meet you.
Thank you. And don't forget that the book also comes out on iTunes and iBooks this week. It's an interactive version that has music and it has a little bit of animation. And I think for the kids, they're going to love that one on their iPads.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So nice to meet you
Very
in person.
nice to meet you guys. Thank you.